Hello, good afternoon. This is Diecast Looney. I hope you're all doing well on this Monday afternoon. And today would be my normal mainline Monday, but I'm going to do things a little bit different this Monday as I've opened most of my stuff in previous videos. But I will be opening some cars anyway as well, a mainline car or two. But I thought I'd do something a little bit different and show something that I've never shown before. I've had these two cars for a long time now. I don't actually remember when I got them. And the cars I'm talking of are these two, which is one is Malcolm Campbell's Bluebird, and the other one is a car designed by a guy called Craig Breedlove, if I've pronounced that name right, and it is the legendary Spirit of America Sonic 1. But before we get into the cars, just a little bit of history about the company Lido. Lido was a brand of die-cast cars, model cars. And I think they were founded in about 1982 by Matchbox co-founder Jack O'Dell. And I can't think of his name now. Is it Burt Russell? Is that Burt Russell? The vehicles were produced in a place called Enfield in England from about 1982 to about 1990. That's about as much as I know. I don't know if they're still being made today. I expect they are in some other form. But I just thought I'd touch on that for anybody that doesn't know about them. But these vehicles are fairly old. They've got to be a good, I'd say 30-year-old. I haven't got the boxes anymore for them. But anyway, the first one we're going to look at is obviously Bluebird. And I do believe that Bluebird, if I remember rightly, now the engine in this was quite interesting because it was an what they call an aero engine, sorry. And I do believe it was a 36.7 litre, massive. Believe that was a V12. And it produced about 2,300 horsepower. And I believe the record that it broke, now I don't know exactly the exact speed, but I think it was just over 300 mile an hour. So that's that car. That's the speed that car reached. And then this one, which is, like I said, is Spirit of America Sonic 1. Craig Breedlove didn't actually pilot this car. I can't remember the other guy who did, but he was a designer behind this car. And I think this car got to about 763 miles an hour. I think on the Bonneville Salt Flats. But anywho, I just thought it was something a bit interesting to show, and I'm not actually sure what scale these cars are actually in. They're not 1 in 64, probably like 186, 7, something like that. They're quite small, but they are fairly well made. Like I said, I have had these for years. I've had these pretty much back since I was, still playing with toy cars, so they've lasted well. There's the bottom detail. It says made Enfield. It's a lie. It says made in England by Lido, Enfield, Middlesex. And then you got 1965 Spirit of America Sonic 1. And like I said, it's a bit different. And then this one, which is I do prefer the look of, and that's obviously Bluebird. And it's not bad. They're not brilliant, but they're not bad. They're quite weighty. They got it's like a hard plastic tire on top of a plastic rim. And you can see if I can get in the light. It says, there we go, made in England by Lido PLC, Enfield, Middlesex, and actually says the address. And you can see it says 1935 Bluebird, and you've got some twin wheels going on there. But anyway, I thought I'd start the video off with them because they're something a bit different, and like I said, I haven't showed them before, so that was something a bit different. And then what we are going to be looking at today is we'll be unboxing this Hot Wheels, if I can pick it up, Hot Wheels Volvo 850 Estate. And the reason I picked this car out is because I've actually driven one of these back in the day. My in-laws used to have this exact car, except theirs was the 850R, which was actually what this car is more like based on. But anyway, in usual fashion, we'll get straight into it and open it up. So, if we can. God, I'll tell you what, the sun's blinding in. It's lovely to see the sun, but it really is quite hot where I'm sitting. I'm actually going to use my new turn, well, not new turntable, I don't use it very often, but my turntable today a little bit. But yeah, they've done a lovely, lovely job on this. Very, very cool. But you can see it's based on the R model because you can see it's got the lower sort of splitter on the front. It's got nice big chrome 10 spokes on it. But yeah, very, very cool. Tampoed front. And it says Volvo on the back. No plate detail, but again, still got tampoed lights. But yeah, it's a cool casting. Here's a cool casting. And like I said, I've seen this and picked it up because, like I said, I've actually driven exact same car in exact same colour. And it was a nice car. Can't remember exactly how many years ago now. I think the last time I drove one was about 15 years ago. But so yeah, so that's very cool. So that's pretty much the only mainline car I will be opening today. And then the next car is this. Let's just move this turntable out of the way a bit. Which is Land Rover Defender 110 hardtop. And it is Hot Wheels Premium, car culture, and it's the best, was it British horsepower. And this is number 5 of 5. They were all there. I only picked this one up because that's the only one that I really thought was really well done. These were the other ones that were there in the range. So you can see you've got Morris Mini, Jaguar Lightweight E-Type, Lotus Esprit, obviously the Land Rover, McLaren F1 GTR. But I've got a thing for 4x4s, I must admit. So we'll have a see if we can get into this without having to use two hands. And yes, we're in. We'll just put that to one side and then we'll stick this back up on top of there. And again, very, very nicely done. And it's like almost like a military coloured green, like a camo. It's not camo colour, but it's that sort of green. And you can see it says Land Rover. I'm struggling a bit today because the sun's blinding the back of my viewfinder a bit. You can see it's got tampoed front lights. You can see a small Land Rover badge. And you can see it says Defender. It's got TDI, which stands for Turbo Diesel Injected. Or is that intercooled? I really can't think now. But anyway, it's Turbo Diesel. And you've got some plate details saying 110. You can see it says Land Rover Defender. Yeah, very cool casting. Nice and weighty. And you've got obviously metal base. Well, metal body, metal base, rubber tyres. You can see it says 2018 copyright Land Rover Defender 110 hardtop. But yeah, very, very cool. And then obviously I opened this one the other day, a few videos back, but I just thought I'd do a comparison because this, as far as I'm aware of, is a Defender, Land Rover Defender 110 again, and this is by Matchbox. And even though this isn't obviously got metal base and rubber tyres, they've still done a very, very good job on this. And you see it's got, I'll just take it off there because it falls off. You can see it's got obviously tampoed lights again. And it's the 4-door version. And the wheels are really cool on this. I do like this casting. No rears, but again, it doesn't make much difference because the lights are so small. It's got mud flaps. And so you've got the diamond plate on the front there. Like I said, I've already covered this once, so I'm not going to go mad on it, but I do really like this casting. We got Land Rover Defender 110. And like I said, actual fact, the bottom in this is actually more detail. You see the transfer case and the prop shafts. Copyright 2015. We'll stick them. I think I'll actually stick it on once and see if my cars won't fall off. They're going to stay on or they're going to fall off. Let's see if we can get them on together. But yeah, very cool. The only problem with this turntable, it moves so fast. But yeah, you can see that I might actually just stop that. Just take them off actually, because that is just too quick. Let's just put them like that. A little bit of difference in size, but not much. But very cool. Anyway, that about does it. And yeah, sorry it was a bit of an unusual Monday mainline. As I said, usually I open up lots of mainline cars, whether it be Matchbox or Hot Wheels. But like I said, I did end up opening a few in different videos. But anyway, please stay tuned. Please like and subscribe if you already haven't. And I will be back again probably Wednesday. I've got a challenge I'm going to set. I'm just trying to work out the details, but I'll let you know more on the details obviously when I set it. And I've got something interesting lined up for the weekend. So anyways, please stay tuned and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for viewing.